Hey, what's happening everybody? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. I'm actually taking a look at one here from Market Garden Brewery. This is their Frosty. It is a lime wit with tangerine. Comes in at 5.5% ABV. Now they are actually based out of Cleveland, Ohio. You can see that there on the side of the can. And you also have the independent label there too that they put onto it. And on the back, they have a little bit of details about the brewery. This is actually one I picked up when I went on a road trip a few weeks ago. I actually stopped to get gas. You may have seen it in the unboxing video. This is one of the 6-packs I picked up at the local gas station. So let's go ahead and get it into a glass and see what it has to offer and talk about it for a little bit. So there we go, into the glass. Pretty decent pour. Came out with a nice head, definitely a 2-finger head. Lots of lively carbonation if you're catching all of that streaming taking place right there. Definitely have a lot of bubble action. Nice golden yellow color on it. Clarity, very nice, can see through to the other side. Not picking up any type of cloudiness or murkiness. Maybe a slight bit of a chill haze, but pretty much great visibility. The head itself now is down to about a finger. On the aroma, you get a nice sweetness out of it. You do pick up some of that lime. You are picking up tangerine. Very citrusy, very fruity, fruit forward. Really has a nice clean smell to it. Also picking up a little bit of a malt sweetness in there on the back end. But really on the aroma, it has pretty much as advertised. They didn't put much about this beer out there as far as on the website. I was trying to see about the IBU and I didn't see that either. Very little information found. So they are one of the smaller breweries, I believe. Let's go ahead and get the taste. Now it does have a nice crisp texture on the taste. I do get a good amount of the lime in there as far as the flavor. Tangerine is a little bit less in it than off the nose, but you do have a nice fruity feel still, and it's not over fruited. A nice little bit of a sweetness in there. Very light in the body, goes down rather easily. Not getting anything on the back as far as anything like a throat scratching. Must be really low on the IBU. I would probably say the IBU on this one, probably around a 15, 20, somewhere around there. In the mouth, not over carbonated, despite the liveliness you see there on the when I made the pour and it was sitting in the glass. Felt a little bit there in the chest. Texture very nice, not really too thin. Sometimes with these lighter wit beers, I tend to find like a thinness there. This one does not really have a lot of that going on. The finish, nice crisp smooth on that back end. Duration of the flavor, about your average duration. Flavors are definitely there for a little bit of time, but this is actually one that you could probably chug through rather easily, and in doing so, you'll probably knock it out before it's even past the point where it's not as cold as it should be. This one, I let it sit out of the fridge for about 10 minutes or so before I decided to drink it. But it's going down rather easily. The aromas are all that's about as good as I think they're going to get. And the taste is very nice. It's not to the level of some of these other beers that have like these creamsicle type things, but you have a little bit going in that direction. But with that lime in there, it's almost like a little bit more of a tartness to pull it back from actually going to like being like a creamsicle type beer. Not really too bad on the astringency. I thought with the tartness, you might have a little bit of that, but you don't really have anything there as astringency as well. But this is a nice one. That wouldn't be a bad one to have as far as when it starts warming up here, late spring, summer. A nice little refreshing type beer. I don't think it's going to wow you, but I don't think you'll be disappointed with it either. But this is the Market Garden Brewery's Frosty. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Put some comments in the comment section. I know quite a few people here are kind of in the Ohio area or close to where they get Ohio beers. Love to see if anybody else has any feedback on this one. Thanks again for swinging by to catch another video. I look forward to catching you guys next time. As always, keep drinking those good craft beers. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers.